Valak from The Conjuring. This is a nun animatronic that Spirit Halloween has put out this year. Apparently it was supposed to come out last year, but we saw some teasers of it, never actually came out. We saw pictures from the back of the flagship store. Me personally, I'm not a fan of this thing. It's pretty demonic. I've never seen The Conjuring movie. I don't really want to see it either, not a fan of it, but I got this prop for you guys to check it out. Don't really have a meaning behind it. I'm just trying to get all the props for lineup this year. So it's just a nun from that movie, and it's a jump scare prop. It's pretty cool. It's a different type of mechanism. Apparently it's a scissor mech. I haven't watched anybody's video on it yet, but it jumps forward 14 inches, and it's not even 6 foot tall, so I don't know how intimidating this thing's gonna be. But the head lifts up, and the arms open outward. So this is pretty much an Emmeline type of reskin, but with a different mechanism. And it plays eerie bell chimes, creaking door sounds, and screaming noises. Here's the side of the box. It's crazy, I can start rotating the boxes again, guys, since Spirit has those full image boxes. Here's the back. Even is battery adapter compatible. Other side. And yeah, this box overall is just really sturdy. I like it. These flaps are really tough, but what's weird about this box is normally when it's a licensed prop like this, the whole box is different, but they got like a little bit of a mix here. It's still like a regular Spirit box, but it's got like some things that are different on it. It looks like we got a pull-out tray. This thing has to be techie. Let's see, the first thing we see is these poles that have hooks on the end. Instructions. Bag of clothes. Whole chest piece. Here's the hands. They're just hard plastic. There's no latex on them. This is an interesting mechanism. And here's the head. It's super tiny feeling. But that's what it looks like right there. Really detailed and just feels like hard plastic. That might be latex on top, I don't even know. But there's Velcro points all over this, and it's a 4-cut connector. Lots of foam and stuff in this box. Okay, there was a lot of zip ties there. And this is the mechanism. Doesn't really look like a scissor mech. It's got, looks like kitchen drawer hinges, pretty much, that shoot out with these compressed springs. And then it has a string pulley system that winds it in, just like a dropping mechanism. The other stuff we got in here is some leg pulls. Looks like those previous ones are gonna slide into here. Support pulls maybe. And last, we got the base. Here's an overview of all the parts, starting with the head, shoulder frame, both arms and hands, the torso mechanism, the base, clothing, instructions, fabric panels, sandbag covers, the hood, necklace, and cotter pins, a bunch of poles, 4 of them, the main mechanism with the control box, and the power adapter. Onto the build, we are using the instructions for this. We got these poles, they are the same. The only leg poles that are here that are squared, and they have this hole in there. These go on. I'm gonna spin this around so we can see the snap locks. And now pulling these up and securing those in. Now this is just like on the Widow prop, but these always fall out every activation. But now they have the cotter pins that you can put through here, so we're gonna do that. For these little pins, those aren't the ones that like click in. They got 2 different lines and you just get one through and then push it down till it pops like that and it's not gonna come out. Same thing over here. And now these aren't going anywhere. Here comes the heavy mechanism. This thing weighs probably about 10 to 15 pounds. Let's say closer to 10. We got to take this clear piece off. That went on surprisingly well for the weight that it has. And this is what we're looking at right now. Next step is these long pulls with this piece out the end. That drops over the base right here. And the top part connects in that. And then we're gonna put a cotter pin in there as well. Same thing on the other side. I'm gonna do this first and then cotter pin them both. That's what it looks like. So now this thing's getting really sturdy. As you can see from the side angle, this thing does not even wobble. The torso. This thing is gonna connect right here with the snap lock. I like how complicated this is. It looks pretty cool. And then we have one wire to connect. And I think that's all the wire connecting on this entire prop besides this motion sensor, but the wire's already connected. We just have to Velcro it on. Now the shoulder piece. Slides in really easily. And this is what it's looking like right now. Now this thing leans super far forward at the moment. The close, and here is the IR sensor hole. I like how they have it pretty big, so you can really get the IR sensor in there and it can actually see motion. We're gonna undo the Velcro on the back. I don't even know if that was really necessary. But yeah, the rest of this hangs down and you're just putting the top on. Spinning it around so we can kind of see what's going on. This is what it looks like. And this piece is supposed to go underneath that right there. Going to connect the IR sensor real quick. I just stuck it on with Velcro. That's what it looks like right there. The coolest part, the head. And it has a cotter pin hole right here. And I will be putting that on so this head doesn't come flying off during an activation. There is Velcro points that go on here. I think that's pretty good. This thing is not coming out. Don't want to Velcro up the back too far because the next step is putting the hands on and arms. There is a Velcro tab that's going to connect right here. And this thing does not go in too easily. It's hitting the metal right here because the hands are so closed. That's fine though, I just moved the mechanism a little bit and then we have the Velcro right over here. Now for the other side. That was way easier. And there's no cotter pins on these. Velcro tab here as well. just like that. Next step is the necklace. And then the hood. This just has a couple Velcro points. We're working on the back side to cover the fabric from here to there, kind of like this. We're going to start by the base. There are these loops that the Velcro hooks onto, and it flips over. And then I pull it up and connect it on right here. It's much easier when you start down at the base. We're looking at the control box now. There is the adapter plug, which is a 6-volt 2-amp. I still don't know what company made this, but I'm pretty sure it's techie. With the volume control, step pad jack, and we have the on sensor and try-me modes. Now you have to make sure there is a weight on this base or it'll go flying forward. For the last step, I just put a 44-pound weight on the base. You only need like 10 pounds, maybe max, but that's the only weight I have right now. So we're gonna get on to the demo. Overall, this thing is a great jump scare. The mechanism is super unique and it's something we've never seen before in a spirit prop. Most of these jump scares, quote unquote, aren't even really jump scares, but this one really is. The eyes look like they're glowing. There's no LEDs. It's just the neon paint they used. The amount of detail in the teeth is really awesome. And just the whole face alone is really cool. For $300, guys, is this worth it? Let me know in the comments if you're gonna buy this and if you've seen the Conjuring movie. Stay tuned for the mechanism video. I'm gonna go pretty in depth on how it works. See you guys then.